Hi, Southern Fried here, and a lot of you are wanting to know how to make this kind of glitched trash art. So what we're gonna do is I use GIMP. Open sourceware, and there'll be a link underneath for that. It's free, and it's just as good as Paint Shop Pro. It was what I learned on back in 2002. You need a little knowledge of working with layers. So anyway, we're going to make something that's similar to this right here. So get an image. I got this one here, which was kind of cool. And you're going to copy the image, or you can upload it into the system. It doesn't matter. It's just easier to copy. And then go to File, go to Create from the clipboard. The first thing I always do is go ahead and make 2 more copies. So I have a total of 3 layers. Make sure your top one is highlighted. Go to Filters, go to GIMP, and what we're doing is we're going to separate the tones of this picture into layers. So it'll separate those, and then we will color those. So you're going to go here to Layers, and it's the very last option, Tones to Layers, and then hit Apply. OK, when it's done. That'll close that part. Now you see we have these 2 layers. Go ahead and turn off your 3 regular layer copies so that you see what you're working with. That's what we got. Highlight your top pasted layer and go back to your filters. Go back to GIMP and then go to colors right here under black and white. And I do a lot of different things in here. So I guess the easiest way I would say go to random color transformation and hit randomize seed. That is a full preview. Let me get us a preview where we can kind of see what's going on before and after. So before is down bottom and after is up there. I don't really like that one. You just hit a random seed until you find one you like. Adjust your hue. We just want to change it to something. There's green. Just so something different from the original so that it'll pop. When you find one, hit Apply. OK. And then highlight your second tone. Go back to Filters, GIMP, and it's going to come up the same window, random color. At this point, our hue, we changed our hue, so maybe if we hit random seed, let it just, change to something. The after is on the top, actually. The before is the bottom. As you can see, the bottom's popping. So we really want to make this up here something way different. I like that kind of, just play around with it until you find something that, pops to you. Sometimes you have to change the bright, or you have to change the contrast. I think it needs more contrast and more everything. I think I need to turn it up. You just play around till you find something that you like that's different. And then you're just gonna, that's not too different. Dang. Usually it's pretty quickly. There we go. Hit Apply. Hit OK. Now we've colorized both of those layers. Unhide open up one of these that we made our copies of, and hide the second little thing we colorized, so that you have this top one open and you have the top one open. And then you're going to go to Image, Merge Your Visible Layers. Okay, then you're going to hide that one, but you're going to open the top one and open the second copy we made. You still got this one hidden and the second one's hidden. You're going to, again, do the same. No, I'm sorry. That's hidden. Make sure this one's highlighted, the top one. Go do the same thing. Image, merge your visible layers. Now we should have 3 different layers with 3 different tones. To check them, just open them all up, go to the top one and just hide it. Hide it. Yeah, they're different. The top one sometimes will look a lot like the bottom, but it don't in this one. So that's awesome. Go to Filters, go to Animation, go to Optimize for GIF, There we go. And then go to filters, animation, playback. It's going to come up full size, which is that big, so we're going to put it in half so we can see and push play. And that's all you're doing. That's it. On this same preview screen, you can change, you have the option to 1 frame per layer to replace, or I'll leave it on cumulative. This is ×1 playback speed. You got all the way up to 8. You've got all the way down to like 0.125. I just leave it on 1. You got 10 frames per second all the way up to 72 frames per second. Sometimes I put it on 12. It just depends on if it's too slow, too fast, if it needs, you know, more blinky, whatever. When you find one you like, just close that part out and go to File, go to Export As. Make sure it doesn't say PNG right there. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Just take all that out, name it something. I'm going to name it Tutorial Glitch or something. I don't know. And then make sure you put .gif. Go to Export. And it'll get a little window. Now, you can leave this comment on, turn it off, I turn it off, or I add whatever. Make sure as animation that you check that box, loop forever. Right here it says I don't care, I do care, so I change it to cumulative layers, and then export. And that's it, that's it, that's all you do. And that's saving it to your system. And I hope that helps the ones that were wanting to know how to animate the glitch art. See you later.